FreewingGuard 6-axis gyro is a core component that enhances the stability of model aircraft posture and operational safety, widely applicable in model aircraft flight scenarios. Through a dedicated Bluetooth device and accompanying app, users can download preset flight parameters for all Freewing model series, as well as modify and store parameters independently. It also supports functional configuration and OTA firmware updates, offering flexible and convenient operation. There are 3 working modes for gyros. Basic gain mode. The gyro monitors the real-time flight attitude data of the model airplane, quickly corrects minor deviations, effectively cancels out external interference and operational errors, and stabilizes the flight attitude. Auto-level gain mode can preset the standard flight attitude of the aircraft model. When the aircraft cannot be controlled, releasing the remote control joystick can trigger automatic rapid return to normal, greatly reducing the operating threshold and the risk of loss of control. Coach mode allows customization of the maximum tilt and rotation angle of the preset aircraft model. When the posture approaches the threshold, the device will automatically limit the offset and issue a reminder to avoid safety accidents. The gyro has 3 auxiliary functions. Front-wheel steering correction function. During the taxiing process of the model airplane, it monitors the direction data in real time and automatically corrects the deviation, effectively preventing the aircraft from veering off the runway and avoiding the risk of accidents. Compatible with multiple communication protocols, supporting 3 mainstream data communication protocols: SBUS, PPM, and PWM, greatly improving compatibility with different types of aircraft model devices and adapting to more usage needs. Remote sensitivity adjustment. After setting the adjustment switch in advance, the pilot can adjust the correction amount of the gyroscope at any time during the model flight process through the remote control switch or knob, flexibly adapting to different flight states. The indicator light of the gyro can present multiple colors, with different colors representing different working modes. When the gyro in the off state, the indicator light does not light up. In the basic gain mode, the indicator light is green. In auto-level gain mode, the indicator light is blue. In coach mode, the indicator light is flashing green. To establish wireless communication between the phone and the gyro, the required equipment includes the gyro, BlueBridge, and the phone. The Freewing Flight Assistant app must be installed on the phone. The Freewing Assistant app is a professional configuration software for model aircraft electronic devices. It enables wireless operations such as parameter settings, downloads, and updates by connecting devices to smartphones via the BlueBridge. As a centralized data interaction and configuration platform, it effectively reduces manufacturing and operational costs. The app's intuitive graphical interface also makes device setup, maintenance, and upgrades more convenient. Freeing BlueBridge is a dedicated adapter device with a built-in Bluetooth communication module. It enables data exchange between connected devices and Freeing Flight Assistant app, achieving the purpose of setting, modifying device parameters, and upgrading devices online. When the BlueBridge is not powered, the signal light does not light up. When the BlueBridge is in the Bluetooth connection waiting state, the green signal light flashes. When the BlueBridge is in the Bluetooth connected state, the signal light remains green and constantly on. The Gyro does not have a built-in power supply, so it needs to be powered on before setting up. If you only power on settings are required, and no output function is needed, the multifunctional tester can be directly used for power supply. When installing on the plane, it is powered by an electric relay. The gyroscope is powered by the ESC when installed on the aircraft, with the specific wiring method shown in the figure on the right. Ports A and B are configured with different functions, and thus have different wiring methods. The firmware upgrade of the device can attain the latest official optimization program or newly added features, and the upgrade process takes about 2 minutes. There is an optional version button in the Update Information section of the firmware upgrade interface, which allows users to choose the firmware version of the Gyro. The data reading function is to read the current parameters of the FreewingGuard Gyro to the mobile phone. It is recommended to read the data before modifying the parameters each time to avoid losing the current parameters. If reading fails, please check if Bluetooth is in a connected state. The data sending function is to write the parameters set or loaded on the phone to the Gyro. The Save Preset function is to store the parameters that you want to keep, so that they can be directly called next time. My File is a resource manager that provides categorized addition and deletion functions for saved or downloaded parameters. Download and Update function, where you can find official flight presets and firmware update installation packages for various aircraft models. The gyro has been horizontally calibrated before leaving the factory. If the firmware is updated or installed non-horizontally, it needs to be recalibrated. Before calibration, make sure to place the gyro on a relatively horizontal plane, and keep it still, then click the auto calibration button. When the gyro experiences functional confusion or other abnormalities, data can be cleared by restoring it to the factory settings. The selection of wing distribution type is based on the aircraft model you are using. By setting the switch corresponding to the working mode, each gear of the 3-shift switch can be customized to correspond to one of the modes of the gyro. After setting up, simply toggle the switch on the remote control to switch the gyro mode. Sensitivity setting allows for free adjustment of parameters in various modes, and changing the sensitivity value in the stabilization mode can alter the sensitivity of the gyroscope's correction action. When the sensitivity is low, the corrective action may be slow. And the aircraft may occasionally experience unstable flight conditions due to crosswind turbulence during flight. In this case, we need to increase the sensitivity value. If the sensitivity value is set too high, the corrective action will be abnormally sensitive, and high-frequency oscillations will occur on the corresponding control surface during flight. At this time, we need to reduce the sensitivity value. In auto-level gain mode, the return to level speed can be set, where the sensitivity directly determines the magnitude of the aircraft's movement, and the speed of its recovery to a level state. The smaller the sensitivity, the gentler the aircraft's action to restore level attitude, and the longer the process takes. However, with lower sensitivity, the aircraft's movement during automatic recovery of level attitude is smoother, but the return speed is slower. The higher the sensitivity, the more pronounced the aircraft's action to restore level attitude, and the shorter the process. Excessive sensitivity may lead to aircraft stall during the automatic recovery of level attitude. In auto-level gain mode, angle correction can also be set. When all joysticks are released, the aircraft automatically returns to level. If the aircraft is not in a horizontal state, angle correction can be set to make the aircraft horizontal. In coach mode, in addition to setting automatic, leveling speed and horizontal angle correction, the maximum pitch and roll angles of the aircraft can also be set. The minimum limit is 30 degrees. The maximum limit is 90 degrees. And beginners can set it to 60 degrees for practice.